Hey, what's up DIYers? Mike Bors with the Mike Bors channel. Thank you for watching. We're talking jet skis today. In the event that your jet ski battery continues to go dead, we're going to talk about parasitic draw. What does that really mean? It's a fancy way of saying something is continuously draining your battery. Let's go to the jet ski and take a look. All right, DIYers, I have the jet skis shore side. I have also removed the seats to give us much better access to the inner hull where the battery and engine and all the additional parts are. From here, let's go take a closer look inside. Coming inside the hull or engine compartment, here is our battery. You can see both the black negative and red positive cables are secured to our battery and they are tight. And what we're experiencing is we would ride the jet ski all weekend long and then we'd go away for a few days. We'd come back and try to start the engine and nothing. We had no electrical power whatsoever. So we test the battery and unfortunately the battery had drained down to a point where it wasn't even strong enough to produce an electrical charge, even to turn on any of our gauges up top. And that was frustrating. So from there, we started the troubleshooting journey of trying to figure out what was draining our battery. And to be honest with you, unfortunately, we have not figured out the culprit. However, my dad and his good friend installed an electrical switch right there. I'll give you a better view of that here shortly. And that has come in handy because before that switch, what we had to do is when we were done for the weekend of riding the jet ski, we would take a Phillips screwdriver and remove that Phillips screw on the black negative cable and disconnect that black negative cable completely from the battery, which at that point, it cut all electrical power to the system. And we were able to come back a few days later and the battery was still fully charged. We would re-secure the black negative cable to the battery, put the seats back on, and the jet ski would start right away, and then we'd spend the whole weekend riding the jet ski with no issues. But over time, that kind of gets annoying. So again, my dad and his good friend installed this electrical switch. Now to the opposite side, coming back in, taking a closer look at that red electrical switch. This is awesome, DIYers, and this has saved us a lot of heartache. Again, unfortunately, we have what's called a parasitic draw, which is a fancy way of saying something is continuously draining your battery while your jet ski is sitting in the off position. Again, annoying. So my dad and his friend installed this switch. Right now you see the position of the knob and the battery icon. It's tipped up on its side and the red knob has a mold to it where when you shift it counterclockwise to the stopping point, it is in the off position. And I'm going to grab the key, come up top, and as you can see, no power whatsoever, no sounds, nothing. Take the key out, come back down below. We'll turn the knob clockwise. There's that mold I was just talking about. It is now in line with the green and on portion of your electrical switch. And I'll grab the key, come back up top. And we've got electrical power. Take the key out, come back down below, turn the knob back to the off position, come back up. Nothing whatsoever. How cool is that? That is awesome. And the way this works is you take your original black negative cable that came installed in the jet ski and you feed it up and into the bottom portion of the switch where it is secured to a threaded stud and tightened in place with a washer and nut. And then a second black cable feeds out of the bottom portion of the switch and into the black negative terminal of your battery. So as far as installing the switch, it is a very friendly DIY project. And scrolling above right now is a video link showing you the steps of installing this switch. Definitely check it out. You may find it helpful. And again, ever since my dad and his friend Dick installed this switch, it has completely alleviated that parasitic draw on the battery, which again is awesome. So DIYers, I just wanted to show you that. And believe it or not, we liked it so much, guess what we did? We installed one on the boat. Let's go check it out. To the back of the boat, coming inside the battery compartment, there's our marine battery, and following the cable up, check that out. Does that look familiar? Yes, it does. The same exact switch that's installed in our jet ski. This one's a little newer and a little cleaner, as you can see, but the same thing. So in the event that you have a parasitic draw on the battery within your boat, whether it's a pontoon, speedboat, or whatever, we definitely recommend installing one of these switches. My dad installed that, and again, it alleviates that parasitic draw. And what is parasitic draw? Again, just a fancy way of saying something is continuously draining the battery, which is annoying. So when it comes time to take the boat out, all we have to do is turn that knob clockwise to the on position, which completes the electrical circuit, and we start the engine and we are on our way to have fun on the water. And at the end of the day or weekend, when the fun is over, we turn that switch to the off position, cutting all electrical power to the battery, as well as any and all possibility of parasitic draw from the electrical system. So when we come back and we want to start the engine and go for a cruise, the battery is fully charged and gives us no issues. DIYers, again, we definitely recommend those electrical switches. Nice day out here. Do us a favor, below the video, you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be very helpful to us. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.